Alright.
Okay, hello. We're now recording. Yay. Yeah.
Alright. Welcome to Render and Java's podcast.
Yeah, we haven't thought of a name for this thing yet, so
Oh
we
yeah,
don't
whatever
know.
we're gonna call it.
Yeah.
We don't know? Alright, so insert title here.
Yeah.
Welcome to insert title here. Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
we're gonna be calling each other exclusively Render and Java because we don't want to use our real names. Yeah.
Really way to put it on thinking, not a lot of people pick up on that. Anyway, hey, well, don't ask our real names, I guess,
Well, I just had to let the viewers know.
Yeah,
Alright,
I mean, I thought it was
so
going
Render,
to be
what
obvious.
are we going to be talking about right now?
Well, why don't we start talking? Well, I guess we could.
Why don't we start talking? One
thing we could talk about is I don't know, Minecraft news. So how's your Minecraft sessions been going? Have you been playing much Minecraft? Let's start with that.
I have not been playing much Minecraft, to be honest.
Oh.
So not much to talk about on that front.
Oh, well, I just uploaded a Minecraft Let's Play.
Yes, and you all should go and watch it. This is just turning into an ad by now.
Oh, well, I haven't even gone through my pitch yet. Why you should watch it? Because it's mostly voiceover, so it's edited. I totally didn't get most of the voiceover things in one take. The only thing that really took me multiple takes was the intro, and the intro I cut because it was too laggy because OBS sucks, but sucks at recording Minecraft. But I'm hoping that this will work better because I don't really have any applications open anymore, so it should be able to pick it up. But it's also recording an MKV file or whatever, so something weird. But anyway, so I was editing that.
It's an MKV file.
It's an MP4 basically, but I think less compressed or something. It's a lossless version or something like that. It takes up a lot of gigs, but I have a
it probably takes up.
I have a 2 terabyte hard drive now.
Compressed.
So, or external hard drive from Best Buy. I knew I had to get it before we went on vacation, so.
Why before you went on vacation?
Because I'm gonna take a lot of pictures. So.
That's a nice segue into our next topic, I'll bet. So, how's your vacation been going?
Oh, it's been so productive.
Productive? What have you been doing?
I've been uploading more videos than I have before.
I think your channel has been way more active than when you're just normally uploading at home.
Well, see, when I'm uploading at home, I can when I'm uploading at home, I don't go play. I go to the gym and stuff, and I do other important things.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm on vacation, I have the I wake up late. I stay in my bed for a little while, until I'm called for breakfast or something. Literally called.
We should just make our gym sessions podcasts. As we're talking in the gym, we should just record it. Talk about an easy way to make content.
No, that would kind of be really weird because what if we're talking about something in the gym and they can't see it?
Oh yeah, fair enough.
What people really want to see is the video of seagulls that I took in Ohio. You may be wondering why the hell is how is there a beach in Ohio? But there's this thing called Lake Erie, and
Lake Erie. Yeah,
I went to Lake Erie today. And it was pretty fun. The funny thing is the sand at the bottom, was actually striated. It had ripples, which is really really cool because when you go to the ocean, the ripples aren't there's big sandbanks. They're sort of like ripples but bigger. But if you look underneath, it was literally it looked like a sine wave basically, which I guess is sort of what it was in the sand. It was just up and down, up and down.
Well, that's like math in real life, I guess.
No, well,
math is all around us, kids.
Sure. But they were hard too. They weren't. You could step on them, but they were harder than it looks. It was really interesting, and there were basically no rocks in the thing. There was also no fish that I found. I really wanted to slap a fish, but I didn't get to slap a fish.
So. Why did you want to slap a fish?
Because you have you ever like been swimming in a lake and then you kick a fish with your foot, or you slap it with your hands? I just wanted to do that, but casually.
Now why?
Because to show those.
But like, what made you want to do that?
To show the fish for what they need to punish the fish for what running in my way or whatever. You know, just for being fish.
All right. Oh, this podcast is it's going off the rails pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, I think it could go up more off the rails. So, you know how everybody gets postcards?
Ooh.
Well, I get postcards. Well, you're going to Cleveland, right? And what's something that rhymes with cleave? Or what's something that would make for good alliteration? A cleaver. So why didn't I buy a cleaver in Cleveland? So I get a Cleveland cleaver. You know?
You were talking about that, weren't you?
Yeah, and everybody's like, why'd you get this big ass knife or whatever from Cleveland? I have to explain the Cleveland cleaver thing before they get stabbed. No, before I take over the world with my Cleveland cleaver.
You're totally
yeah. It's like the energy sword from Halo.
Regardless of whether
it's so powerful. Speaking of Halo, I am really good at segues. What have you?
Wait, where did Halo come in any of this?
I said the Cleveland cleaver is like the energy sword from Halo. You know.
Oh, and speaking of Halo, yeah, I just finished Halo Reach. Yeah.
Only Reach? You're supposed to finish Halo 3 by now.
Only Reach.
You need to stay up all night playing Halo. That's the late time you're allowed to stay up is to play Halo.
I mean, I can, stay up as late as I want. If I want to stay up late, but I'd rather not. Because then I'm tired, and then I can't go to the gym early.
Yeah, see, I'm not allowed to stay up late, because my mom likes to say goodnight to me and stuff before she goes to sleep. She wants to make sure I'm in bed or something.
Makes sense.
Bed. So, I don't need to...
She doesn't want you to... getting into bad habits, like staying up late.
Well, she doesn't want to get herself into even bad habits either, I guess, because if I stay up late, she stays up late. I mean, she doesn't even fall asleep half the time anyway. I don't understand it. I can fall asleep pretty quickly.
You fall asleep? No, it takes me a while to fall asleep. It kind of sucks.
Yeah, I mean, for some reason this bed sometimes this bed. Some other beds can be better, like the bed that in this the bedroom that I'm in isn't bad. It's like you lie down and the bed envelops you. It's like memory foam or something, and it just sink
into the bed.
Which I'm not sure if I like it.
I like harder beds.
Yeah, I like sleeping on the floor. It's actually really comfortable. You should try it. I heard it's good for your back. On the floor. You know.
Yeah, I wonder why your back hurts all the time.
No, I don't sleep on the floor that much.
Alright. Under what circumstances would you sleep on the floor?
Well, I mean, one time when I was camping and I was kind of tired, I just laid down on the floor in the cabin. And I almost fell asleep, or maybe I did fall. I think I almost fell asleep. That would be a time if no one was there.
Camping makes sense.
Yeah, and it was one of the more glamping camping trips where we actually had a cabin and we had heating, which was actually which was really weird. Heating during a camping trip in the winter is something that you don't usually get. At least in Scouts.
I mean, that sounds pretty nice though, because then you're not freezing cold.
Yeah, it's nice, but you don't get it most of the time unless you're in a cabin. And cabin camping doesn't count for your camping merit badge, so you get another night, but the night isn't really useful for anything. So cabin camping is only really useful if you want to get other requirements, but if you just need nights, you don't need to go on the cabin trips.
Wait, but why? Wait, wouldn't you want to go on the cabin trips though?
You could, but you don't need to if you don't. So if you did all this stuff like cooking requirements, the set requirements, which are create a meal and plan 5 meals and cook 3 of them or something, and also plan and make a snack. If you did that,
if the other scouts don't like your meal plan though, then what happened?
Usually you talk to them with the meal plan, you discuss it. But
so is it really you making the meal plan, or is it a team effort?
So you make the meal plan, and then you have to you make the meal plan, and then you bring it to them, and you ask, is there anything, are you allergic to any of this? Do you need to change any of this? Most of the time when you're camping, you kind of just have to suck it up and eat it. And if you don't really like the meals, chances are there's another person who's making a different meal that you can just go, eat their meal. So.
Oh, wait, different people make different meals?
Yeah, because there's a lot of people, and I can't cook. I can't cook for 15 people at once. I cook for 7 maybe, or 6. But I'm not cooking for 15. You have to buy so much food for that, and usually when you're the cook, you gotta bring all of your stuff that you're cooking with you. So if you're cooking for yourself, or if you're cooking for yourself and let's say 4 people, you bring all the supply. You bring not all the supplies, but all the food for them. And it's your responsibility to do that. But if I had to cook for a lot more people, it'd be way more stuff to carry. Just I need more spaghetti or something. If I'm cooking spaghetti, 4 boxes instead of 2. If I'm just
spaghetti. So you actually cook real meals at Boy Scouts?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, usually dinners are the best. Dinners and breakfasts. Lunches are sort of meh. Just because lunches are just lunches are usually a limbo because they're really hard to make. Because there's not really any good lunch meals that exist. That I know about,
There are plenty of good lunch.
But the thing is, it also has to be warm.
You just have the dinner meal for lunch.
It has to be warm. It has to be a different meal, and it has to be balanced. It has to have all the food plate stuff. So it has to be fully balanced, consistently balanced.
They make you do the My Plate stuff.
Yeah. And
remember in home ec class where they made us do that whole My Plate presentation thing?
I don't know if I did that, but. I mean,
that was in 6th grade.
Yeah, I don't remember things that are that long ago. Sometimes.
No, it was a good time, wasn't it? At least I thought it was just because of our teacher.
I mean, in 6th grade, I was online for that class. I think because at that time it was online. It was at the end of the year.
Oh, that's right, because of the whole virtual thing. I forgot that even existed. Nobody wears masks anymore or anything. So, what reason?
I mean, you say that, but there are some people in the zoo wearing masks. So,
Well, that's in Cleveland.
Sure.
Not here, right?
No, they're just.
Who cares about Cleveland?
Yeah. I mean, if they want to wear a mask, it doesn't really matter to me. I guess. I mean,
if they want to wear a mask,
they're literally just protecting you. So,
I just prefer not.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to, not a problem.
At least it's not those working masks they have to use for sawdust and stuff, because those suck. You wear it and your face gets all.
Those things?
You can breathe in those things, but they're really, really annoying, and they make me sweat like nothing else. I get so sweaty, and those are the types of masks that I probably should wear when I'm doing woodworking, an actual reason to wear it.
Yeah, you.
I mean, not
really
to say
should though.
Well, not to say that there's not an actual reason to wear that mask, but that type of mask is only suitable for that condition. Really, that's the only really what it's suitable for. There's other masks that are better, I guess, just better, more wearable for viral purposes. But that's one that I should wear. That the one thing that I would need to wear all the time, regardless of any viral thing, is that mask when I'm doing woodworking and stuff. But I just don't.
You really should, though.
And I know I should, but I don't. And I'm gonna make a ventil. I think I might build something to help remedy that, so I don't have to wear a mask all the time when I'm woodworking.
You were talking about that, a ventilation system.
I've never. The thing is, I've never really seen. Anybody, but when I'm working with someone and they're woodworking, they never I've never seen anybody wearing one of those usually, unless it's on a YouTube video or something. But in personally in real life, any family member or adult who's woodworking with me or helping me, or I was helping them most likely build something. Masks just were never really a thing. That we didn't. I don't think we even talked about it. Usually, we only talked about it if we were using fiberglass or metal dust or something. But
I don't know. I mean, it's still probably a good idea though.
I think wood's less harmless than that other stuff. But yeah,
yeah, definitely. But if you do it a lot.
Okay, maybe once a month, maybe twice a month.
Once a month.
Depends on the projects that I want to work on.
Bad.
Because sometimes I want to use. Sometimes I do it a lot. Sometimes I do it a little bit less. Maybe 3 times a month. Let's go with that as a thing. I've got so many. I've got woodworking projects that I want to do. Like I need to make that go-kart thing, which is gonna require a little bit of wood for the frame.
No, it's more of a trike go-kart though.
Yeah, it's a tricycle, but it's sort of like would be like almost the size of the go-kart. So of your go-kart, it'd be like that around that size, I think. Maybe a little bit bigger, or really just longer. I think it's like 8 feet by 6 feet. It was the board that I have. But the problem is the tire that I have for the back. It's really annoying to get parts for because it's a tire, and so the way I wanted to use it is I'd have to put like a metal bar through it, and then somehow attach the metal bar to the tire wheel, and then get like 3-inch bearings to put the bar to, and then attach the bar somehow to the chassis. And then that's the hard part though. But and then the other thing would be getting a chain that's long enough and some gears. Probably weld the gears straight onto the metal bar. Just because I'm cheap like that.
Now, is that like where are you gonna get all these parts though?
So I just need to get a bicycle. Like all that I need right now is I need to get someone to donate me a bicycle or two that I can just tear apart. Okay. Like literally with like grab the nearest hacksaw. I guess. I mean I wasn't gonna use a hacksaw. But I've got power tools. But let's just say you have a hacksaw. You just cut right through the bicycle and cut the wheels off or something. Boom, you got bike wheels. Preferably something that had like 10-inch wheels so that they'd be a little bit smaller. Like the back could be like a 14. I don't think it makes like a 20-something inch wheel, and the front could be 10 inches on both sides. Because then I could just get 2 random old bicycles, and I might even be able to cobble the chains together. Well, I could use one.
You just basically have this whole thing planned out.
Yeah, I'm just when I was making resources. Yeah, it's frustrating.
See, when I was making a go-kart like last summer, maybe it was the summer before that. I forget when it was. I got really lucky because I found like an engine on the side of the road, and then when I was down at my uncle's house, somebody had a go-kart in like their front yard, and it was like, but it wasn't. It was like a go-kart frame. So it was great because I had it was like the whole thing was already built, with like the chain and everything. I just had to hook the engine up to it, which is great. No, here's the thing, like if you buy one of those frames online, it's like $200.
Maybe I think I might just see if I can buy a shopping cart somewhere and use a shopping cart for some of the frame.
Yeah, a shopping cart would actually work.
Yeah, but I also want to make like a motorized shopping cart.
See, honestly, a motorized shopping cart sounds way cooler.
Ooh, an air-powered shopping cart. Like, hook 2 leaf blowers up to the side of the shopping cart and make a jet engine.
Now, see, that would be expensive, but I would actually love to do
I mean, if you have a battery-operated leaf blower, you can, like pool our 2 leaf blowers together for one day. And like
maybe I could take my uncle's battery-operated leaf blower.
That's too far. No.
I don't think you'd be too happy with that.
Yeah, get a friend's battery-operated leaf blower, or just switch the battery because battery is better anyway.
Battery-operated.
So, but seriously, battery-operated leaf blowers are actually really nice.
Well, actually, we have an engine-operated blower, but I don't know if that would be.
Well, the ones that have the pull cord, the carburetor, and all that stuff. They are so frustrating to use sometimes because you gotta make sure it's gas. Sometimes you gotta make sure the choke's just like in the right setting because if it's not, it just doesn't work. It's a little finicky, and I
know.
I don't like it as much.
That was such a pain in the neck when I was building the go-kart with my dad. It was like the thing broke, the engine was broken, and then the engine was broken because something was wrong with the choke, so we had to buy replacement parts and stuff. It was fun though.
See, when you have an expert, you really know what you're doing a lot more. But I like doing things a lot of the time by myself. So I do easy projects like this go-kart, which won't require an engine, which is really the hard. Like it might require a lot of time, but it won't require the engine. So I won't have to worry about that.
Well, it sounds like it would require skill though.
Well, nothing that I don't really have or can't learn, but an engine is just something that's hard to. It's add too much expense to the project, and I don't really like making my projects expensive because who's gonna pay for it? Exactly. Who's gonna pay?
College fund.
No, that goes to stocks. That needs to go into stocks.
Oh.
Yeah. No, but look.
Have you started investing in stocks yet? Yeah.
No, my mom's like it's too complicated right now or whatever. So
yeah,
I need to research it a little bit more, even though I'm pretty sure I know what I might know a little bit about. I know some things.
I know.
But
I know a little bit about.
I think if I
It's
just
not
invest generally into, this is not advice. If I just invest into like one of the larger funds that like is a compilation of a lot of things, that will work. But I also want to see
like
if it actually
that would be less risky.
Yeah, if it actually crashes though, I'm gonna be so glad. If the stock market crashes, where else is it gonna go but up, right?
Mm-hmm. No, if the stock market crashes, then like we have to invest in stocks because think about that. We invest then, and then like when the market gets good, then we just sell them.
You made a lot of money.
Easy.
Yeah,
because
it's like as I heard someone say, stocks is just like the trading of patience from impatient people to patient people, or the other way around. But it's like if you're patient, you can get a lot of money, but if you're impatient, you won't as much. And also like people who are too and sometimes if they're really impatient people to patient people. Because if you were too patient and you waited a little while, you wouldn't have gotten the opportunity in the first place. But if you're impatient, you're gonna sell it as soon as you can. So it's sort of like a trade-off usually.
And like if you're too impulsive too, that
impulsive.
Because then you would sell, then you would sell all your stuff, and it would be like.
Hey, as long as you make a decent amount of money from it, I think you're probably fine. And then taxes is also the other problem that I hate to think about.
Taxes on that?
Capital gains tax is one of the taxes. If you get a certain amount of wealth, you have to pay tax on it. It's like income tax, basically.
Tax the rich.
I think it's a form of income tax. Well, it's not even taxing the rich, really, is it?
Like in Monopoly?
No, it's not really taxing the rich. It's taxing people who are trying to be rich. Who are getting to be rich.
Close.
No, but there's a big difference though, because the people who are trying to be rich usually are like working hard or like they're not rich yet, right? Mm-hmm. But if you're already rich, there's a lot of money for you to tax, right? But usually you can't really tax something that's just sitting somewhere. I think you can really only tax something when you get it, like when it comes into like your bank account, let's say. I mean, it's a little more complicated, I think. Yeah, but let's just simplify and say when it comes into your bank account, you get taxed on it. But if you have it sitting in somewhere and you're not doing anything, it might not be taxed. There's, of course, way too many caveats, and I'm not a professional, so, like, why am I even talking about this? We should talk about Halo, you know?
Honestly, you sound like a professional right now, just because you're talking so much about it.
That's how professionalism works,
if I heard you, I might believe you're a professional. So that's a good thing.
Or is it really just like a bad? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Because if you don't really know much about it, and you think I'm a professional, like that's kind of scary.
I guess that means that I know even less about it.
You know even less about it, or if the professionals are just really terrible.
Let's go with the professionals are really terrible.
Yeah. It's like those people that convince others to drink bleach and stuff.
Don't drink the bleach.
Don't drink the bleach. Put everything else in your mouth, but don't drink the bleach.
But don't drink the bleach.
Bears
I remember that song.
The bears drink the bleach. The bears put everything in their mouth, so they drink the bleach. Yeah.
Is that how it goes? Is there anything else after that, though?
I haven't heard anything else after that. I've never heard of any. Yeah, I think that's it. But why don't we make a new verse? You know, no. I'm not too trained for that. You know, no. We gotta make a song at some point, though. You know.
Well, what'd you do in Ohio?
So today was the Lake Erie. Yeah, I think yesterday was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and then the day before that was
the Rock
Science Center.
Other than Lake Erie.
Oh no! Yesterday was the zoo, and then before that was the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I think, or maybe it was the opposite. Honestly, I don't remember because it's like looking back on it, it's sort of like a blur. But also, I have like 2 more wristbands now, so I'm kind of happy.
Yeah.
I have 5 wristbands now.
I used to keep wristbands on my wrist all the time. It was a whole lot of fun.
It's just I'm too lazy to take them off, and now I just have to keep doing it because I mean, like I started. Once you start, you can't stop.
Yeah, well, it's a thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's definitely like a thing that people do. You know, because if we don't do it, then other people have to do it, right?
Yeah, totally. I mean, speaking of
we're
things that I do and other
perfectly
people
normal.
have to do, I have this amazing sandwich recipe. It's called peanut butter with spinach, and then put tuna on the top and put another piece of bread on top. It's
Oh yeah,
amazing,
because
and I think everybody else should do it too.
I haven't heard enough about that.
Yeah.
No, every day I have lunch with you, or did when it's still school. I would see your delicious sandwich, but
I
we
mean,
can tell the viewers about
delicious sandwich or just other weird stuff like a bunch of pasta. Most of the time, it's just a bunch of cold
I
pasta.
remember you would eat the pasta with your hands.
Yes, I'm
Time.
a professional. Like I'm a professional Hans Zimmer because you got to call yourself Hans Zimmer, and then that allows you to do everything with your hands because it becomes like a beautiful piece of musical artwork. It's like musical talent, but using your hands instead of to play a piano or something.
Hans Zimmer.
You use it to eat food. You know, it's really like it's a fine art. You just have to take seriously.
What, eating food with your hands?
Yeah, as I said, it's the art of Hans Zimmer. You know, yeah.
Hans Zimmer.
Yeah, Hans Zimmer. It's amazing. It's like
man.
it makes everything taste like a delicacy.
Really? But like, I don't know. Somehow I just can't get behind it.
Well, yeah, because it's gonna be in front of you. So I don't know how you're gonna like you can get behind it easy, but well, I didn't think that one through.
Puns are great.
You can get behind it. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I'm sorry. The joke is falling off.
Yeah.
It's struggling to survive.
I don't want to edit this. Damn it. Hi, I'll just have to remember what the market is. I think it's actually capturing the. I think OBS is actually capturing the toolbar.
Is it capturing the little the circles?
Yeah, it's like it's capturing the like the time and all that stuff. So I think I'm gonna crop that out. I don't know.
Yeah, good idea. Just when you edit,
I'll have to edit.
It's about a half. We're about a half hour in.
Okay.
Put that and crop that out. That never happened. I use my names and I talk way too much.
I don't really. I mean, I do talk to people sometimes. Actually, it's kind of weird. It's a weird thing that I have talking to people.
No, when I use people's names.
No, I don't like. I don't really like using people's names. I just like saying like, "Hey, you." No,
hey.
But if you don't use people's names, then like you can make it more ambiguous about what you're talking about. So if it turns out like you say something that like wasn't great, that they didn't really like, it's sort of like it's sort of harder for them to like pin the blame on you. So basically, let's say I said something.
Really?
It was more abstract, right? That like you didn't like, but I didn't specifically say the name, so it could apply to you, and it probably applies to that person. But you need a little more context to know. So you kind of can weave it. Almost
so
like
they can't quote. So
it's easier to weave your way out of things.
Quote you.
Yeah, it's easier to weave your way out of things. I guess.
Weep your way. I thought you said weasel your way out of things, but
I think I've said.
Did you say weep your way out of things?
I think I said weave and weasel like at the same time, and
weave, and then how did that turn into weep though?
They're similar. They both have W, and they both have like a V sounding thing, even though it's not really a V. Maybe an E's.
But it's a P, not a V.
Yeah, well, no, I was thinking the E, so it sounds like V a little bit, but yeah.
Fair enough.
So the funny thing is, I was making my YouTube video, right? And I think I spent more time watching YouTube than actually making the video. I become William Osmond, like you're waiting for the thing to render, and you're just watching videos, and then you get sidetracked, or like you're in the middle of cutting things together, and you're watching a video, and then like the actual amount of time it probably took to do was like 17 minutes, but you spend 17 more minutes watching a video. Yeah.
So, like, do you like watch the video or listen to the video while you edit? Because if it were me, I would be listening to the video. Like,
I mean, it really depends on the part of editing that I'm doing. Because if I'm recording the voiceover, I don't listen to watch anything. I actually watch the video part first. Like, I watch the video part decently quietly, so it doesn't pick up on my mic, and I through my headset and I talk. And
so you have to watch. I guess that makes sense. You have to watch the entire video if you're going to do a voiceover.
Yeah, so I watch it there. But the amazing thing is when it's in voiceover, I don't hear me talking because I'm not talking yet. I'm recording the part of me talking, so I don't have to listen to my own voice, which makes it so much more pleasant.
Wait, what's wrong with your own voice?
I just hate listening to my own voice. I just don't like it.
Well, your voice is fine. I hate listening to my own voice.
Exactly.
I don't think your voice is
That's
bad
what I'm
to listen
saying.
to. And you probably don't think that my voice is bad to listen.
Exactly.
But we both hate listening to our own voice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you gotta edit each other's videos or something. If I editing say on your channel, you editing say on my channel. I mean, you're probably gonna get the worst videos out of that deal. I'm telling you.
No. You actually do pretty good editing. At least you did in your last Persona.
I don't think I edited that one, did I?
Did you not?
You mean the survival Let's Play thing? That I didn't really edit that. I just had to change. I changed the speed.
No, not the Let's Play. I didn't see the. I only watched a little bit of the Let's Play so far.
I don't really like edit any of my videos.
A brilliant idea, though.
Because
no, you did edit the Let's Play. You made it 0.5. You made it so you have to put it on 0.5.
Yeah, I made it 2 times speed so that it's better. Yeah, it's better for reasons. But if you put it on 0.5 speed, you get it as it was intended. It's literally just the basic.
It still sounds weird, though, to be honest.
Well, I mean, I sound weird anyway. It's a concept. I got it from a Spiffing Brit video. I mean, I've thought of that concept for a while, honestly. But I mean, like the Spiffing Brit videos really stick in my mind. But he did that, and whenever you watch it in 0.5 speed, you get 200% of your retention rate or whatever. So it does better for the video. So the video gets even more views. So yeah,
that's pretty smart, I have to say.
Yeah, you should do it.
I should. Yeah, actually, you're right. I should try that. And no, that clip in the beginning though, that was great. Because in the beginning of the video, you have that clip where it's like, "Hey, if this video is too fast, then you can put it on 0.5 speed." You know, just to really hint to the viewer.
Yeah, it's literally like all over that video. It was sort of like a test.
Oh, you like?
It was sort of a test to see how well it did. I don't think it's going to do very well because I don't have an audience really, which is fine. I mean, I think I'm going to do more voiceover styles regardless of whether people really like it or not because I just find that more enjoyable, just to edit.
Well, I did see that one guy in your comments who absolutely loved your videos. So if you're making one person happy, I think that's pretty good.
I guess, but like, is it really good if it's going to make me unhappy doing it? I don't know.
Is it making you unhappy?
No, I mean, it's sometimes it's tiring, I guess, editing. I hate editing.
See, I enjoy editing.
I
enjoy editing.
I enjoy editing if the video clips aren't, like, an hour long or 55 minutes long. So I mean,
I would be okay. Like, I'm okay editing, like, a lot of stuff. Because I think it's fun. Because ironically, though, like, most of my videos that I post are all just shorts. So I don't even have to do that much.
I have to learn a little bit more about my video editor because like I was trying to use it. I was trying to render it, and then it'd render like the first clip in all white, and sometimes it wouldn't even.
Yeah, I want to try to use that editor. It doesn't have a watermark, right?
No, Kden Live doesn't. But then I realized, hey, wait a second! I found the files for the old video editor. Some of the files that were left over from the uninstall because like uninstall save some things.
Like, nothing's ever fully deleted.
Yeah. Well, they save some special things about it, so if you reinstall it, like you get some of the rewards back, because or like if you paid for it, like you still keep the key. So anyway, I found the thing, and I don't think it really deleted itself really. Maybe I installed it twice, but
were you able to piece it back together?
No, I didn't want to piece it back together. I didn't really I liked the video editor, but I figured out. I saw like there was a JPEG image that said watermark, and I was thinking, what if I make this totally transparent? Like, what if I make this fully transparent? Maybe it will work better,
Yeah, because the old editor you're using was Power Director, right?
Yeah, Cyberlink Power Director.
Yes, Cyberlink Power Director. See, I love that editor, but the problem is that there's a watermark. I wonder if that's illegal.
No, I have a feeling. I have a feeling it won't work. Like if they were smart programmers, they would have like reset that file to something else.
Yeah, they probably. You know what it probably does is like downloads from the internet. It downloads the file and replaces it.
Or maybe it doesn't. You never know.
I don't know.
Or maybe it has maybe it has like a locked assets folder. Or who knows? Maybe just.
Then how'd you find it if it was a locked asset?
I mean, maybe I have admin things. Maybe like because
once you deleted it, it got like unlocked or something.
That could have worked too, but I have admin privileges, so like maybe they were assuming that the user didn't have admin or something. I don't know. Maybe they just were lazy.
But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory.
A software theory.
Yeah,
no copyright infringement. No, I don't think that's definitely not copyright. It's just a parodying that guy, right? So
yeah. No, it's not. People do it all the time.
I mean, it is a catchphrase, and I don't think I don't think you even like want to go through the process of copywriting a catchphrase one. It's obviously just like it's just better for him if he doesn't, honestly.
Especially from 2 channels that get like no views.
Yes. So. Yes. I mean, we get no views now until we take a steak and put it on a steak and burn it with a blowtorch, and then we'll get a bunch of views. I'm sure of it.
Yeah. Hey, the potato was already a pretty good video.
Oh, yeah.
I should send you the potato video so you can upload it onto your channel.
I don't think I even uploaded that fire video. I don't think I uploaded that.
Fire video.
The leaf blower fire thing that you sent me. Because I mean.
Oh yeah, do you not upload?
Like, what am I gonna make that? What am I gonna turn that into? Like, what am I gonna turn this into? I don't have any ideas at the moment. Maybe I'll do like a meme, make it into some meme.
What, the fire video?
Yeah, think I'll make it similar to the capybara stairs video, where it's just like capybara stairs, and then like that's just a little elite. That's
top tier editing right there.
I mean, hey, I figured something new out. I didn't know how to use video effects in that editor really, so I figured out you could use the transform button and put a video overlaying another video, and it's pretty interesting.
Nice. No, the hashtag on that I thought was pretty funny because you literally you hashtagged it. Whatever the heck that thing said.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a meme. I'm not sure. I think I sent it to you. The video. It's like the elites have a conversation. and in certain games of Halo, they speak in their alien language, and sometimes they speak in English. I don't remember. I think they just it was a lot for the game developers to do, or maybe Cortana got the ability to translate in between. So I don't know. But some game, one I think it's like
they'll just explain it away with Cortana.
Yeah, or maybe I think it was like the first game. I don't think it's translated to English, but which makes sense because like they maybe didn't have a lot of budget to hire more voice actors, and it's easier to just have the guy say random things and have it get in. Because then you don't have to hire a voice actor. You can just use the sound guy.
Well, isn't that what they did in Ice Age with Scrat? Scrat was, I think, the director.
Was he the squirrel too, or something?
Yeah, the squirrel. No, Scrat the squirrel. You know Scrat, right?
Yeah, I don't really watch Ice Age that much. I sort of remember it.
I'm telling you, Scrat was the best before Disney canceled Ice Age. I mean, it was just as well because like the 5th movie kind of sucked, but.
Oh, they're squeezing it.
Scrat was
milking the cash cow.
Yeah, that's what they did. But Scrat will always hold a special place in our hearts, right?
I guess so.
No,
I mean it's not as special as like the few video games and stuff that I really love. Like the things that really like inspire Halo, Minecraft, Star Wars, and maybe Top Gear.
Scrat. Top Gun.
Top Gear.
Top Gun.
Well, Top Gun, but also Top Gear if you're older.
Danger Zone.
So yeah, Halo. That like there's a few like maybe like let's say 7 or 5 or 6 maybe 7 like franchises that are really like things that like inspire a lot, and there's others that like or inspire a lot of people, and there's others that inspire a little bit less, or like a lot less people. Sort of like there's the main big things that people like the classic
thing about
stuff.
Franchises like that like are classic and inspire people and stuff. They only inspire people until some big company buys it. I'm like, For example, Star Wars, right?
Well, I mean, Star Wars. I mean, the original trilogy is always the original trilogy, and they don't change that. So, I don't really know.
Exactly.
I mean, I would like the sequels isn't really Star Wars. I don't really think any of the spin-off shows are really much really like they don't capture Star Wars.
I personally like the spin-off shows, honestly.
It depends on the spin-off show, really. Like, what's the new Boba Fett? Book of Boba Fett. I don't think that's from what I heard. I didn't watch it. I don't think that one's that good.
Boba Fett was alright.
My opinion.
Mandalorian is the best spin-off show, like, to ever come.
I feel like the Clone Wars might be better, but if it was live action, it'd be even better.
Actually, fair enough. Yeah, well, Clone Wars was George Lucas. That's why it's better.
I think Clone Wars would be better than the Mandalorian, even though this is Jon Favreau. This isn't George Lucas. So, like apparently, Star Wars, the original trilogy, was based off George Lucas's. George, because Luke's initial is Luke S, and that's Lucas's last name. He sort of based it off him, right?
So you think that Luke was George Lucas, or like some
sort of based off of him or his dreams or something? It's just so beautiful.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
Directors do that a lot, right? They like insert themselves into the story.
Hey, which makes for a good story. I mean, I know when I'm writing sometimes, if you can envision it, it's great.
Like that guy from The Simpsons.
Matt Groening. Yeah. Oh, that's another one. There's Icon. That's like important. That's important. That inspires people. Like, I didn't really watch The Simpsons much, but also Simpsons is sort of hard to watch now. It's actually really hard to find. Well, you have to pay for Disney Plus.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah.
Apparently the old ones aren't like the high quality versions anymore. I think they're like the worst quality. So
well,
it's
the old ones are better.
Yeah.
We know that.
No, like they upload them in
but the reason
144p or something.
It's because there's this thing, I forget what his name is, but there's this thing where like Matt Groening supposedly inserted himself into The Simpsons as some weird character.
Well,
I don't know if
his mother, his name was Marge, and his father's name is Homer, actually.
Oh, actually?
Yeah, and he had two sisters, I think. I don't know if their names were the same, but yeah, I watched that video. So, I think he's Bart.
Well, now I get it.
No,
his son's name was Bart.
No, I don't think he's like, I guess he's sort of like based that off his life, that like the names and like there's. But he's.
So wait, who is he though? I guess he's not. I guess he doesn't.
I think like Bart is like the representation of what he was trying to portray. I don't think he was trying to portray himself. I think he put his family in there because what he was trying to do is like model after a family, like after a common family in the time, like a real one.
Yeah, the idea was just that it was a common American family.
Yeah, a common American.
Hilarious because Americans are hilariously stupid, you know.
Not necessarily. I mean,
imagine being a loser American.
I mean, yeah. Hans Wormhat.
Hans Wormhat.
Some guy who just like posts like ridiculous stupid videos that I only found because I was watching Sir Sick videos, and like Sir Sick is amazing. He's pretty sick, you know. But so Sir Sick, I think I sent you a video of him, but he mocks a bunch of things, and basically he finds these stupid videos that are like telling you to drink bleach and stuff, and he sort of
like a song.
He does like a satirical commentary and and basically makes people laugh by like laughing at it. It's like low for content, and it's so good.
Does he do well? Like just making fun of stuff?
I mean, he has almost 1,000 subscribers, I guess. So sure. Oh. I mean, he's 85.3.
So he just gets 1,000 subscribers for making fun of stuff.
I mean, he does put some effort into his jokes, and I mean, he has 700 something videos, so.
Whoa, where are they, like, shorts?
No, they're, like, 17 minutes to 20-ish, sometimes. Like, they're good, decent length.
People watch that?
Yeah, I watch it a lot.
17 minutes?
I mean, I watch in 2 times speed, or really 2.5 now, since I found the YouTube playback controller that allows me to watch faster, but...
Well, you can watch stuff in 2.5 times speed.
If you download this Chrome application...
And what are we, sponsored by this Chrome application now?
I wish, but like their donation, like you donate to them and stuff. It's really useful actually. I don't know if I have.
Did you donate to them?
No, I didn't donate to them because I don't really donate to anything. Honestly, I mean, like maybe if I had a source of income, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, or whatever.
Well, once your channel gets really popular, then you'll have a source of income.
Yeah. Oh, I got a great idea.
Yeah.
Why don't we make up names for ourselves every podcast?
Yeah, because right now it's render in Java. I've done great following that rule. But next time we could think of something else.
No, you don't say that now. We retroactively rename ourselves, and then next podcast we make up names. Just so I could get just so I don't have to do extra work. No, that'd be stupid. But I
have to do extra work doing what?
I have to find the thing and just edit the audio. But if it's just the audio, which is really nice. Audacity. I'm not sponsored. I wish I was. Audacity, please sponsor me, please. No.
Audacity is.
Audacity is amazing. Like it's the best audio thing out there, I think, and it's free, which is just so good. I mean, it's not. I mean, there's some other audio software, but I think like the one thing that might have an advantage is if it has synthesizers. Like I really want like a software that's free that I can use to electronically make sounds, sort of like a keyboard, which would be just super.
Why don't you make it yourself then? Does that kind of thing exist though?
Yeah, I just haven't had the time. A synthesizer that does exist. I mean, I could also use the keyboard that you got at your house. I can borrow that, like for just.
I have a keyboard at my house.
Yeah, in the middle of the house, lying on the ground. Remember?
Oh yeah, that one. I was when you said keyboard, my brain blanked, and I was thinking of like a computer keyboard. Like where you type stuff.
Yeah, are you typing now?
I guess I'm thinking of computers.
Yeah, it sounds like you're typing on the computer right now. Oh, it did.
No, I'm just playing Minecraft.
Oh, Minecrafting and podcasting. Oh wow.
Yeah, at the same time.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'd say I'm being productive, but I don't really count that as productive.
I mean, are you recording the Minecraft stuff or something stupid?
Am I?
No, I'm asking you if you are, because if you are, then I mean, like,
I am.
Good on you. Good on you.
I am recording the Minecraft stuff for something stupid.
Good.
I'm gonna make some Minecraft shorts.
Oh, I need to make like those wildly like popular sort of like did you know this type of short?
Yeah.
Like, those I could do the stupid effects like, hey, in Bedrock Edition, you can put lava in cauldrons, but recently now you can put lava in cauldrons in Java, or something stupid.
Did you know? Well, that one's pretty stupid.
Or did you know that in Bedrock Edition you can dye water in cauldrons? I hate those videos too because like I know all this Minecraft stuff already, but if you didn't, I guess it's useful now. Like,
but see, we're Minecraft professionals, right?
You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll do a satirical one. Did you know that Minecraft pandas are more useful than in real life? If you kill them just right,
kill them and get their snot.
Yeah, if you kill them just right, you can get their snot. And in real life, pandas eat bamboo for 99% of the day or something, or percent of their waking hours, and they're really bad at reproducing. But in Minecraft, you can make pandas reproduce easily if you put a big stalk of bamboo and feed them a little about their favorite Happy Meal.
If you were monetized, then you'd probably get demonetized pretty quick.
Why? By making sarcastic videos that wouldn't do well in China?
Well, you would be banned in China.
Yeah, so they don't speak English much in China though. So like, I mean, actually, apparently, a bunch of the English websites in China aren't banned because they figure that the people who speak English in China already like knew enough, and that they were gonna like the Chinese people like there's such a minority that they weren't gonna do much, and if they yeah, because if they ban a lot more things, they're gonna make the people like realize a lot more quickly more how like oppressed they are. But if they give the illusion of some things, if they keep some things on ban, they can give the illusion of them like protecting the citizens or giving freedom.
Oh, so then they have something to say when, like, people say you're kind of being a tyrant.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow, that's clever.
Yeah, clever for a bear who likes honey. His name may or may not be Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh, the leader of China. Winnie the Pooh.
I wonder if Winnie the Pooh is banned in China.
Actually, yeah, he is. Winnie the Pooh is banned. Actually? Yeah, but Winnie the Pooh is banned in China just because because there are memes of the leader of China looking like Winnie the Pooh, and I guess the leader of China is a little boy, and can't grow up.
He's a little angry, right?
Yes. I mean, also, Tiananmen Square, nothing happens here ever.
It's all right. We don't have to worry about people getting angry about us saying this because I doubt anyone will watch this far into our podcast.
What have I done to make anyone angry at this point? I'm just talking about jokes that things that have happened. I mean, The Simpsons made a joke about the Tiananmen Square massacre. I think about butchering that name, but they made a joke about that.
And I don't know if that's like joke worthy, but we'll go with it.
No, they made a joke about it, saying nothing ever happened here in like 1980 some whatever the year was in 19 something. It was it was a sign.
Well, there's that.
It was a sign that they went to China, and that was there in the thing.
There's a similar thing like that with what's it called? With Top Gun Maverick. They made like a reference to Taiwan on his jacket or something. And so China how dare they? So China, of course, banned Top Gun, and unless Paramount took it away, but they didn't. So if you're in China, you can't watch Top Gun Maverick, which is really just a loss for them.
Have you heard about the lesbian kissing in
Lightyear?
In one of the Star Wars movies, which I do not support or not.
Wait, it's in Star Wars?
In one of the new Star Wars movies, they have two girls kissing, and I'm hoping that the sisters are not gay, which is like really kind of gross.
When?
But it was in one of the it was in the sequels. When? One of the sequels, and then well,
of course it's in the sequels.
They changed it. They changed it for China, but I think they should change that for everywhere because that stuff's kind of gross. Like,
yeah. Wait. So you're saying they did that in what?
Yeah.
Wait, what episode? What episode?
It was at the very end, I think, when they destroyed like Starkiller Base or something. Everybody's celebrating. It was like in the background.
Like a really short thing.
It was in the background.
LGBTQ people happy.
We don't need to make them happy. They're happy enough already.
Well, no. The companies do need to make them happy because.
No, you didn't even get the joke.
Yes.
You didn't even laugh at the joke.
I didn't get the joke. Was it a joke?
I mean, gay is a word for happy, is it not?
Well, I would have gotten it if we were talking about gay. We were talking about lesbians, so it's.
I mean, yeah, worse. They're basically the same thing.
I don't have a problem if people want to do it, but like when they shove it in your face, it's kind of annoying,
It's
like no hate to people
disgusting.
if they want to do
It's definitely disgusting if they shove it in front of your face, like.
Well, yeah, if they're like, see, when companies though they like sit there and go, oh hey, look, these people are gay because they're gay because we want money from the left side of American politics. It's annoying,
I don't care about politics sometimes. I just hate it when they do that. I mean,
we've been talking about politics a lot this whole podcast, so I think we do care about politics.
No, I haven't really been talking about politics, or politics talking about it now. Politics, no, seriously, really. Politics are the one that politics control the world, so they're controlling what we're saying. Yeah.
They do.
Use your
so are they really? They are that actually,
Conspiracy time.
Let me tell you, Render. COVID is all a hoax just to get the pigeons to put us into the Matrix, so that then we can generate batteries for more pigeons.
Oh, I thought it was the seagulls, mate.
You're welcome.
The seagulls, these are all their annoying squawking at the sky, They're the ones who are going to bring the end to the world. I'm telling you, they're just constantly saying the sky is falling. Just listen,
Well, that was the chicken. That's different.
No, it's the seagulls, man. The seagulls, I'm telling you.
Seagulls, stop it now.
The way they fight for food as if the world is ending.
So, does that mean that they'll fight us? Like in that movie from like a long time ago.
I don't know what movie you're referencing, but
the bird. Wait.
Surprisingly, seagulls don't usually attack humans, even if they're eating food. Like I didn't get attacked by seagulls today.
Well, that's just oh, okay. Just saying, that's just to lull us into sleep so that we don't believe that the seagulls are coming after us. But they are. They are.
I mean, it'd be kind of retarded if the seagulls decided, oh, I'm going to attack a big scary human to get their food when, like, big scary human is big and scary.
No, it's because they're a hive mind who want to take over the world. I'm telling you. It's all true.
But you need a bunch of seagulls to fend off humans, because usually at the beach, like, there's multiple humans who are going to gang up on the seagulls after the seagulls gang up on one human, and then, like, more seagulls would die, and there's not a giant number of seagulls because seagulls haven't mastered the art of building cities and reproducing en masse and making armies.
But they have chips in them that expand their brains, so they're really smart, so they can use what they have.
I think you're talking about corvids, mate.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Corvids are like crows are smarter, way smarter than seagulls. Corvids.
So maybe the crows are taking over the world.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe we have.
I wouldn't doubt that one. Crows are actually a lot really smart because their brains are denser or something like that.
I mean, crows look pretty evil, but
crows are amazing. Like, they're so smart too.
Dolphins are actually way smart, aren't they?
Well, I mean, compared to the crow's brain size, they're really smart. Like they figure out things like differences in buoyancy, like buoyancy. Like if you give them like rocks to put in water. They'll like put the big rock in first because they know like make the water rise up more. So if you say to put a floating snack, if you were to put a floating snack in the water and you gave them a variety of rocks, I believe they picked the bigger rock to put in to get the snack faster or something like that. I watched a video on. It was like, yeah, like wow, crows are amazing.
Insane.
Like they would put rocks on train tracks just like to see what happens.
So, like, do you, like... Well, actually... Well, then, what... Alright. What I want to know, then, is why are they scared of Scarecrow? If they're so smart.
I mean, have you seen any of the movies where, like, the crows all sit on the Scarecrow, not even scared of it? Like, it's always a thing, like... Actually, yes. Like, it's always a thing that the crows realize really quickly that it's just a Scarecrow and it's not moving, and then they figure out that's not actually lifelike. I mean, I bet you.
I'm pretty sure in Charlotte's Web a bunch of crows talk, but that might have been a different movie.
I don't know. I'm basing everything off movies, Really
even though because Hollywood lies, and Hollywood is behind.
But, I mean, there's a lot of things that have grains of truth in them, and like crows are really smart, so it makes sense that they'd figure out the Scarecrow isn't a real human. Why is it scaring me? Maybe we've had like tasers on it.
Scarecrow. I mean, it's literally the name, but its namesake doesn't work.
I guess it used to work, but
do you think the crows are getting smarter?
Maybe they're just getting more used to humans the longer that humans have been in the area that they've been in.
Nah, I want to say that the crows are getting smarter because that supports our conspiracy theory. The crows are going to take over the world.
Conspiracy theories are lame. What's really better is creationists. Am I right? No.
Nah. Let's not get into that.
That's not even better though. That's like worse. It doesn't even make any sense half the time. Like how is that going to turn to some big plan? That's not as fun to talk about.
It does make sense though.
It doesn't really make creationism doesn't really make any sense when you think about it. But it
does make sense because how are we to say that the universe even like existed? You know what I mean?
By science, or by observing things and thinking that and realizing that if you're gonna make up facts, that usually the facts that you make up aren't testable. Rather, if you make facts that aren't testable, and then you say that it's real, totally real, because you can't test that it's not real, then like what are you even doing? Because like you could do that for anything.
Well, like, you can't test the fact that like the universe exploded into existence either, though.
But yeah, but we
really don't know.
But we only know that the universe did that is because of all the theories and the like the way we think about that, the way we think we know that is because of the theories I have and all the evidence that supports it. So you think about something, we're like, we test it, and you basically keep testing it until it doesn't work. And if it doesn't work, you throw it out. But if it keeps working, then that's your running theory. And if it turns out that what you think is true, or that what you think ends up turning true, then that's like turns into a law, I guess. So like Newton's force, F equals ma, that law is like was a theory until people kept testing it.
I guess this is. And well, now you're just describing the scientific method.
Yeah, that's the question you asked, though, right? How do we know? This is the way we figure it out is we.
But we don't
test
know
it.
Though.
You know with 99.9999% of certainty. So like that's just as much as knowing.
You can't go back millions of years to know that.
I mean, you don't know that you can't go back yet, do you?
Well, actually, let's get started. Get me started on time travel here. Let me tell you. You know the aliens in the pill. Now there's that whole pill thing.
Oh no, not the
pill.
You
know what I'm talking about, right?
Not the pill.
I'm telling no. The Tic Tac. Remember the big alien Tic Tac that they have. They always have on Ancient Aliens.
Oh, Tic Tacs are disgusting.
The Ancient Aliens.
No, Tic Tacs give me headaches. Maybe there's actually little aliens Tic-Tac. Inside of them. You know, that's why I get headaches from Tic Tacs.
No, the big Tic. I'm talking about the big Tic Tac that they have on that radar recording. Those aliens, let me tell you, they are just us in the future. That's my theory.
I mean, it could be.
Yes. Yeah, because think about it.
When you get to time travel, it's all just like really, really confusing.
I know, but think about it, right? We, evolved thousands of years in the future, right? And then we unlock time travel, and then we go back to let's say 2020 or something for whatever reason. I don't know why you'd want to go back there, but let's say you want to study it. You time travel back, and then people see the flying space things that you use to time travel back, and they go, "Oh, alien." It's not aliens.
See,
in the future.
We're just too we just really want to see aliens all the time. Like you can see it everywhere. There's all those alien sightings have all been debunked all the time. It's like we really want to see aliens. So
yeah. So we
if you really see aliens, you don't know if it's actually aliens or not now, do you? But like the way that you should think about it is like prove everything else wrong before you consider that it's aliens. So if there's an easier explanation that doesn't involve time travel, then it's probably that. Like if it's just a seagull.
I mean, if we're being real here, then it's either a seagull or a weather balloon. But it's more fun to say that it's time travel and alien stuff,
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. Ancient Aliens. If you on the History Channel, if you've ever seen that show, it's hilarious. It's more of a comedy than anything.
The History Channel is a comedy.
It's pretty fun. Yeah, it's literally the History Channel is a complete comedy show. Because I know there was this one episode of Ancient Aliens